Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new review. Behind us is the new Renault Clio facelift. We had the pre-facelift like 3 months ago maybe on a review. Let's check out the changes in this video because I forgot my sunglasses and the sun is shooting my eyes. I'm blind. So let's jump into the review. So everyone, here is the new beautiful Renault Clio facelift. We got this top spec in front of us. This is the Esprit Alpine package. That's the new top package you can get in Clio. And we have this beautiful blue metallic color. It really pops on this beautiful sunny day. Also, this is the facelift with a completely new redesigned front end, beautiful new LED headlights. The daytime running lights are extending through the front bumper on the sides, and then also new bumper, looks sportier and just fresh, more updated with the rest of the gamma. Now let's check out the key here. So we have a new key fob with a new badge of the diamond, and it's all black. We have a lock, unlock the cargo, and turn on the lights, all standard, you know that. So there's the LED headlights looking nice and sharp, definitely fresh on the road after 2019 with the first pre-facelift model came. We're seeing this car more and more on the road. There's so many of them, but now finally there's something new and fresh to look at. Now inside is the E-Tech hybrid, so it's the 1.6 hybrid, or they like to call it full hybrid electric vehicle. It's basically a petrol with 94 horsepower, and then there is a also electric motor inside with 49 horsepower. So combined system power is 143 horsepower. Sorry there, tongues mix up. But yeah, there's more than enough system horsepower for this car to be very fast and agile on the road. Yeah, let's unlock the car. You can see the turn signal is there. Now let's start with our standard checking the front. Now there we go, we have the completely new design on the LED headlights. They're a lot sharper now, so this is part of the daytime running lights extending to the bottom. It's super sunny, so you might not see these lighting up properly. If the car is in the shade, those should look better. I also noticed that these are flickering on the cameras. Of course, that's not happening in the person. The bottom parts are the turn signals, and inside we have LED projectors. So there's 3 of them here and 2 of them here, so 5 of them inside. And we have also this new detail I've noticed also on the windshield here. Look at this. So you can see that. Now on the sun, checking this beautiful metallic color, it just pops. It's beautiful. And part of the Esprit Alpine package, we have the front end in piano black. There is some piano black details here, and then we have this matte finish gray metallic color, a little different on the bumper, so it's not all just blue and black. We have this massive side tunneling there, also looks very sporty and gives it a little bit aggressiveness. We still have those beautiful creases on the hood. If you're a taller person, you can see those from the driver perspective. We also have a little chrome inside there, just to give it slightly elegance. French like to do that. We have a huge air intake. This is just plain plastic here. You have the parking sensors and the radar underneath, and then top badge. So Renault didn't decide to put a transparent, like a glossy finish here and then radar there. They decided to put it on the bottom, but there you have the beautiful diamond badge in 3D, so black and silver. Huge thanks to Renault Croatia for giving me the car first among the press. Pick up the car today with 50 kilometers on the clock. It's brand new, and it's Monday. Wednesday we're going to a press release, so there's going to be embargo to this video. I'm going to release it actually on Wednesday. So yeah, huge thanks. Now let's check the alloys here. These are completely new option you can get. I mean, design wise, and they look awesome. They look beautiful, and they kind of remind me of the Tesla urban turbine. So I think a lot of cars actually introduced this kind of design It really looks gorgeous, and it's nice to see on the road. So these are 205/45 R17. 17 inches is the biggest tire dimension you can get, or excuse me, biggest alloy dimension you can get. Car's a bit stiffer on those, but still good comfort level, not too much compromise. Continental tires, Eco Contact 6, that's the new tire. I thought I saw Michelin when I picked up the car. I might be wrong. Maybe I saw the another car. Nevertheless, excellent tire, definitely there. And then you can see here Esprit, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Alpine, Esprit, excuse me, Esprit, I think that's how it's pronounced, Alpine. Yeah, like the drink, soft drink, Sprite. Side mirrors in metallic black, turn signals, and we have a wide lens camera there. Wait up, I thought I missed it. Yep, there is a little camera here. I almost missed it because it's pointing downwards. I know I saw 360 in the car. Okay, here's the VIN number if someone's interested in that. Now the dash is inside the same wide lens camera for lane assist, light and rain sensor. Now look at this blue color pop. Whew. It looks really gorgeous in the sun. You can see the whole car. If I back up, I do have a lot of room. And now they've changed with the Esprit Alpine package, so you have this details here. I love this, how it shines in the sun. Definitely looks nice. So gray metallic here, and then extending at the bottom here. If you remember the pre-facelift, it had gold details. So also you can check the rear tire here and alloy. So we have this silver on black diamond cut alloys, and then we have these blue. You can see there's 4 bolts here. So these are plastic covers, but blue also matching the color in this case, and new beautiful diamond badge. So nice styling there. And checking the back end here, it's also changed. So this is not my personal cup of tea. They've added these in transparent, see, like Lexus lights, that's what they call them, or Lexus style. So these used to be the plastic here, red, and now they've changed it to this transparent. And it looks nice when it's new, and it really emphasizes the let me turn on the lights for you. It really emphasizes these lines when it's transparent. But a lot of sun, UV radiation, plastic tends to go yellowish, and that will not look good in the future. Not sure who decided that that was a good idea. That's just my personal thought. Maybe they should have thought that through. You have the cat eyes at the bottom, parking sensors here and there. Now they added this little black detail to look more sportier, and we have, again, now instead of black, we have this matte gray finish on the diffuser. 2 strikes there, and it looks fresh and new. LED lights, and you can press here to open. And we have the Clio in black with the new diamond badge, backing camera there, stoplight there with washer nozzle and wiper. And then the E-Tech hybrid is now in blue leathering instead of gold. They just mixed it up a little bit, switched it up, so it's not all the same. Shark fin antenna on the top, of course, and the car still looks gorgeous, just looks maybe more stylish. Now let me open this up. So I know it's super sunny. I think you should be able to see. It's the same, opens nice and tall. I'm a 2-meter tall person. If you're new to the channel, 6.6 in feet. And let me see here. This is same. You can manually close because it's a manual opening. Plain plastic on the top. You have these, so you can remove the top shelf. Has rubber stoppers. And you can put a longer umbrella here because there's no space between the seat and the cover. And we have a, I believe, warm light on the right side, grocery hooks on both ends, and then on the right and left, this is all closed, so you can see that. No 12-volt outlet. And we do have to the points, well, ow, This one's really stuck. There we go. Here and here, so all four sides have those. You can see the space here. This is like 5 and then maybe 4 fingers, 9 fingers of height to the loading area, which is plastic, and there's no false bottom. Now in Croatia we have this. This is first aid, emergency triangle, and spare bulbs, which you can use because this is LED, obviously, but for some reason they give this in company car. Well, it's a press car registered to a company or local dealer, so a mandatory fire extinguisher. Now, in personal cars, you don't have to have those, but it's not bad to have one. And inside, you can see here a spare tire, which is a rare commodity these days, and a lift jack and everything else you need to replace a tire. Okay, seats knocked down 60-40, it's obvious. Have to the points, yeah, there, hidden. And if you want to knock down the seats, you can press here and then push. So it's reachable from the back. You don't necessarily have to go all the way around, but it's okay. Cargo space was 1,069 liters, if I'm not mistaken, and if you knock down the seats, so, and 369, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to type it below in case I've mixed it up in my head. And let's close it up and get inside, see the changes. So I think this was the same piano black there, and we do have rubber around, no, piano black. So closing sound is the same, seals are the same. They didn't do any changes of this. The seal goes around and here as well. You can push down here to lock from inside for the kids if you have kids in the back. Hard plastic materials at the bottom, big speaker there and a small one here. I think this is a speaker, though it looks like, might not be. And then this is padded, but only padded with leather. It's like not soft, it's also hard plastic. Smaller pockets in the rear, but maybe in this car you will be mostly driving maybe your kids to preschool, school, and so on. Maybe occasionally adults. But changes here, so this is the same, of course, plastic carpeting, and then you have these original rubber floor mats, all-weather mats. And voila, here, this is the new change. Now, the interior of the Esprit Alpine package has this beautiful bluish, turquoise blue and contrast stitching, and the leather is nice, and cloth inside. So this is nice in winter. In the summer, you're not sticking to the hot leather, but you also have this beautiful leather on the sides. And I love this, look at this, beautiful details here. Isofix, have they changed these? I'm not sure. So these are here, you won't lose the covers. And then look at this, they added this blue details on the sides there for the seat belt. You can press here to knock down those and press here. So let me see, it's deeper actually. Yeah, it just goes deep. Maybe redesign these. You have the seatbelt holder here, so it's not in the way when you're putting it back, so you can see the space in there and on the back. So yeah, and this opening here, this is when you close the doors. There's an air vent pushing the air on the back, and then like here, there's usually air vents that push the air outside the bumper. So you have a nice thump sound when you close the doors. Okay. Feet room is okay. Now I've adjusted the seat for myself. I'm a taller person, so it's gonna be really tight for another tall person behind me, but I doubt that's gonna be the case. And usually the taller person is gonna be driving on the front shotgun there. And you can see here, there's a big pocket in leather. Now they did change this pockets, I think. It wasn't that recent when I got the pre-facelift. This is a plastic molding covered with leather, so they didn't spare or save too much money on the back. They really added a lot of fine materials on the back. So these go up, you press down here to adjust the height, and it looks the same in the side. And you can, of course, knock these down if you want to have better overview on the rear. Okay, big window, maybe a blind spot here, but we do have blind spots in the mirrors. I forgot to show that, but the pre-facelift had it, so this one also has it. And for some reason, they've only added handle on the front passenger. So I guess they've thought that you're not gonna drive people in the back. You might drive someone on the front, and he's gonna be holding when you're fast in the Benz. I don't know. It's a joke, but it's possible they thought of that. I don't know. That's a saving. They also added a lot of room here. It's gray, so I'm not sure if you do notice that there's space here. There is, and we have physical lights. So the car is off now, but I think these should be cold inside. Now I do love this gray finish with the black. Just feels more premium, and definitely the Clio now feels a lot more solid, at least in this top package. Transmission tone is still tall and wide, so this is soft, but 3 people would be very tight in the back. I think 2 people would be okay. Also, not for tall people. So yeah, this is the headspace. Let me see if I can, like, nah, this is not working for me. I mean, I could survive. I'm such a tall person. For this, no. Let's hear the closing sound. I forgot that. Yeah, there's still slightly rattling sound, but yeah, you can see it's quite challenging for me. It'd be really painful to drive in the back for a longer journey. You can adjust those. Let's get on the front, where you're gonna spend most of your time when you purchase the car, because let's be honest, you won't be sitting in the back. Blind spot is there, so you have that. And handles, you still pop the plastic if you need to access the physical key cylinder in case your battery dies. I'm talking about the 12-volt battery, not the 1.2 kilowatt hour lithium-ion battery inside for the hybrid system. Same seal there, tire pressure info there. Same materials, speaker there. This is softly padded. So this is leather plus really thin padding, but you can feel it slightly, unlike the rear. Power windows, you can fold them, all automatic. You can lock the rear for the kids. Alpine aluminum doorstep. So I don't know why it's called Esprit Alpine. Why is that just not Alpine? Maybe because of the BMW trademark. For the tuning, Alpine, I don't know. Sport paddles are there, and we do have a speaker here. Look at that, that looks nice. And voila, seats up and down. Pull this one to slide back and forward, tilt, and no lumbar. Nice big bolsters, even bigger on the top. Look at the size of this. These are almost like half of my palm. I mean, look at this. These are really great bolsters. I've been driving the pre-facelift. I got it afterwards on a test, and I went for a weekend vacation. And man, the seats are so good, and the car is really nice. So I really like the new Clio. You have small top part here for your knees, but the seats, oh, this looks so good, and it feels so good on your fingers. Yeah, and the seats are awesome. And then you have a little French flag there. You have the Alpine, and you can see the top steering column is still manual. We're gonna cover this. Let's jump inside. So lane assist on or off. Sorry for the horrible sun. Brightness and headlight. Well, it's like distance. It goes up, but don't go too up because you're gonna blind other cars. Yeah, let's close it up. And so, okay, closing sound. Switching to wireless. So sorry for the sun. It was just the timing. I need to share this car with another person later. So. I know it's horrible sun. I would usually film a little bit later, but everyone's working now, so it's like less people now. So I like the peace and quiet around the car when I'm filming. Okay, point of view. There's going to be point of view driving, of course, night point of view driving, separate videos, so do check those. And I'm gonna switch the car on simply because I am gonna start sweating in this car. It's super hot. Okay, we got the AC going on, and let's play some music while it's on. So I can't play it for too long not to get a copyright strike, but let's zoom back in once again. I have to mute it not to get a copyright strike. Okay, also you have to keep talking to full algorithm. Yeah, so here you can hear the petrol engine when it's running, probably because of the AC, then at some point it shuts off and so on. But we're gonna leave it on simply because I want AC inside. Okay, focusing on the steering wheel. Now the steering wheel is the same, but with a new badge. They added the new diamond badge. It looks beautiful. 3-spoke, of course, and slightly flat bottom, but they removed the E, the gold E that was here in the previous model. And I thought, yeah, around this one, they're like a basil and gold. So they removed that because the new theme is silver. So over here as well, we have these in silver. Close, open. Again, then silver details on the steering wheel. Cruise control settings and speed limiter, infotainment settings, voice commands, and display settings. So the display is exactly the same. Now I picked up the car, and I think the fuel consumption is still dropping. So when I picked it up, it was 10. It's dropping to 7. So I still need to keep driving this car, but another person will be driving it. He's usually driving inside the city, so we'll see at night what fuel consumption is going to be. But I think I've driven this. The fuel consumption was, if my memory serves me, around 4. And I have a little correction from the past video. You need to drive in D and not in B. Sorry. Trying to protect the camera from the sun. Shining through the lens. So little correction. So this is the automatic, and it's a 0 speed. It's a multi-mode something, that whatever, but it's like a 0 speed because it's linked to electric motor that's also done driving the petrol. But you don't need to worry about that because you can't see the gears. It's just like 0 speed for an EV made. Park, reverse, neutral, drive in B. So I've said you should drive in B to recuperate more, and it is true, it's recuperating, but it actually runs the petrol engine. So I needed to say that immediately before I forgot. This increases your fuel consumption. Now my idea as a Tesla owner who wants more recuperation, because I can drive then one pedal, was that this, like in Peugeot, increases the recuperation level, but in this car it doesn't really increase the recuperation level. It increases by adding stress to the petrol, and then it's increasing your fuel consumption. So you should drive in B when going downhill, or if you really want to just use the engine to brake, but then drive in D normally, because there is standard recuperation and it will automatically charge your battery, so your battery will be charged. That was just me, my habit, and I like to recuperate more. So there we go, that out of the way, we can continue on. You can change here by pressing this. Oh my god, the sun is so bad. Let me see if I can hold the camera like this. You can change here radio stations, you can change these, you can see energy flow, how green you're driving. This could be like empty, or you can see your fuel consumption. Here you can see the fuel consumption, odometer, journey, tire pressure, and coolant. Radio stations, you can switch them through here, and then navigation. You can see the compass, or you can see the navigation in between, always in the dark mode. Yeah, there we go. So moving to this screen. Now I usually go touch everything before I turn on the screens, but I'm just going to cover the screen now and continue on later. So this is all the same. You have the navigation, you have shortcuts on the top there for the radio, you have everything, and this feels like it's slightly more responsive to the touch. Radio, here's your favorites. You have list, our frequency. So I'm not going to go in detail in this video because I did go in the last one. So watch the pre-facelift if you want to see the infotainment. There's some shortcuts here. And if you go to applications, you have multiple ones. Here are your settings for the car. I'm just going to show you those. Let's show you the 360 camera there. Okay, you can control here the brightness, the contrast, the colors, and so on. But the cameras, I'm going to switch to reverse and then show it to you. Multi-sense, so these are your driving modes. You can press this button as well. E-save can be on or off. Here you control steering, so you can have comfort, sport, or regular. Cluster could be different, so it could be comfort, sport, or regular, or eco. So also these change. And definitely this is faster now. This and this is faster compared to the previous model. The changes are faster, so they must have added something underneath in the computer, maybe a faster CPU or memory, maybe SSD. I should actually try to remember to ask that on the press. And you can see here the beautiful Clio, the new LED lights, how they actually look here as well when the car is actually not on the sun direct, so you can see those LED lights. And this, sport, and you can change the ambient lights. These are the colors. You can increase the brightness. So let me just see here. Let's go 90%. You can see that. So also changing the color here changes the background of the infotainment. Okay, I'm already going into details here, but which I didn't want to go. Here you can change languages, sound. You have all the options, multiple sound like club, natural, and so on. And there are Apple CarPlay and Android Auto via Bluetooth, I think, or USB. There are here on the top. So I've covered this one, and here you can press to go to minimal display, which gives you like black, and standby, which gives you this sunset. Okay, as dash is soft. There's a speaker in the A pillar. This is softly padded. Oh, the sun is horrible. And this used to be kind of leather imitating the carbon fiber in the last ETAF package. But since this is the Esprit Alpine, you get the French flag. This is a cloth, and this is cloth. So on the back, it's, let me check, also cloth, yeah. So they've changed those. So around here, it's the same. If you watched the previous video, you're gonna remember that. Start stop is there, of course. Wipers and turn signals, everything is the same. Glove compartment, same, big and spacious, really long there. So once again, I like to show that, but the sun is horrible. Sorry for the horrible conditions of filming. EV unavailable at the moment. There's a message popped up there, but you can drive here up to 50 kilometers per hour in an EV mode. Back in cameras, let's see them here. They do the purpose. They're very blurry. You can see the front wheel change. I'm wondering what camera they're using. Yeah, they're using the wide lens on the parking camera there. And then you can see the parking sensors here and so on. This car has self-parking. I never try those. I don't need such options. You should always be, you should know how to park a car. All the parallel and what's it called? Like when you're backing and entering, or if you're this on the sideways, you should always know how to park, or otherwise you shouldn't be driving the car. That's just my personal opinion. They teach you that in auto school, and you should know that. AC. Press here for the automatic. You can lower the temperature, fan speed, air direction, AC on or off. When it's off, you still have air circulation. You can close the air circulation if there's bad smells or if you're in a tunnel. Front and rear defrost. It looks like the front engages the rear, but you can engage the rear individually. And 12-volt outlet, USB A's, 2 of them, aux in. Most of the cars don't have that. It's just inherited from the previous model. Wireless charger with a rubber mat. There's a button you press here to go to reverse, neutral, drive, and B. This is soft around, and then you can put your key fob there. So it is nice that the fact it's black now, it's not that white. It's just, that's how it looks. Electronic parking brake, auto hold, adjustable cup holders. This is plasticky, and you have a smaller armrest. It's nice and soft, extends. There's room inside. It's plastic, but you can put like a taller water bottle in there. And that's it. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it here just to show you the headspace on the front is great. Documents holder, privacy mirror, and again, nice combo of gray and black. This does not extend. This area is not covered. White LED, as I've mentioned. Nice physical buttons. Emergency call, passenger airbag information, and over here you have a bezel-less mirror, auto dimming. The side mirrors are not auto dimming, unfortunately, as you can see that. If it doesn't have this like plastic film edge, there's not auto dimming. The overview around the car is good. 8 pillars could be challenging when you have pedestrian coming from your side, so do pay attention to that. Yeah, we've covered everything, and I'm gonna switch it off. So sorry if I didn't go in the right order as I usually do. My regular audience knows this, but a slight change there. I just didn't want to forget that because I really thought I owe you guys this. You know, I like to be detailed, I like to be correct. I do make mistakes sometimes, and I owe them. I own them by correcting them. There's your 4-cylinder petrol turbocharged engine. It's a 4-cylinder inline. Again, 94 horsepower, and then 49 horsepower on the electric motor on the right. And washer fluid is here in yellow color. You have to use the little leg if you want to keep this bonnet up. That was a new beautiful Clio. So tell me in the comments, do you think this is worthy of an upgrade, or if you got the pre-facelift, do you regret? Do you prefer this one, the facelift, rather than the pre-facelift? I think the facelift looks beautiful and sharp. The pre-facelift wasn't bad. I mean, we just saw it on the road so much that it's maybe slightly boring, to be honest. So this is a nice welcome fresh change, looking sharp like the rest of the gamma. The only thing I regret is that they didn't add the new infotainment we saw, like for example in the new Megane E-Tech or the new Austral or the E-Space, but I guess they had to hold on to something for the new generation of Clio, which will probably come in 2 or 3 years, I don't know, but definitely nice change. But I do feel like the infotainment is slightly more responsive to the touch, and it's faster, so that was maybe a little con about the infotainment, although it's not bad, but it's now finally fast. So ladies and gents, if you like the video, be a cool person, give this video a like, leave your comment below how do you like the new facelift of the Clio, and do subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Click the bell to get notified when I upload more videos, and share this video also on Renault forums or Clio forums. Also helps me a lot with the algorithm. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Stay safe. Bye.